Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to show you how to create some really good thumbnails. Now a thumbnail, you'll have come across them before lots of times. Here's my downloads folder on my laptop and there's some little pictures in there showing me some small thumbnails of what those files are. Okay, so it makes it easy for me to find them. So you will have seen thumbnails before, but just go onto the internet. Here's some thumbnails of some images on Google Images. I searched for magazine front covers and small thumbnail images came up that showed me a small image of what that picture is, so I can get an idea before I then click on it and make it bigger. Okay, so you've seen thumbnails before, but in media, thumbnails are when you create very small hand-drawn little drawings of the product that you're going to make. And the idea is that you get all your ideas down on paper really quickly without having to think too much about maybe what some of the text is going to say or what some of the pictures are going to be of. You're just very quickly getting down the layout. Okay, now I've created these thumbnails and I would say that they're pretty good in that I've got 4 examples here of what I think my front cover of my magazine might look like, and then I drew 4 examples of the inside pages of my magazine. I now have lots of little thumbnails to choose from for creating maybe a much larger sketch before I actually create the product. Okay, now I didn't just think of these at the top of my head. I'd like to think that I had all these wonderful ideas in my head, but I didn't. What I actually did was I used this. So I did a quick Google search of magazine front covers and I scrolled through and I found some ideas that I thought looked really nice, and that became one of my thumbnails. I drew that. I also found this great resource online. It was shared on a Facebook group and there's lots and lots and lots of pictures in here of front covers and they've got loads of great ideas, and that one there, I thought that one was a really nice layout. So I actually drew that as a thumbnail and there it is. So there's my little thumbnail there of that picture there, and then I scrolled through and I found another picture. If I could try and find it now. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It wasn't them, it wasn't them, it was that one. I thought that one looked really good. I just like the layout. I'm not too concerned about what it says or what the pictures are, but I really like the layout of where all the different objects on the page were positioned, and so I drew it nice and small there. Then I came to do some inside pages and I couldn't find as much good ideas online, so I actually got myself some magazines. So here's some magazines and I found a really nice page that I really liked the layout. I liked the way there was a picture surrounded with a little background of these lovely veg, and I like this title, and I like the way there was 3 columns and the funky way that this sort of drop cap effect. And I also like the way that it was accompanied by a picture of some food. Okay, so I drew that there. So that's one of my ideas for a thumbnail. I have to apologise for my nail varnish. It's been bitten off today. Okay, I've got loads of ideas now. I can choose one of those. I can choose one of these to become a much bigger sketch, and at that point I can then start thinking about what the masthead is actually going to say and what all these little cover lines are actually going to say. But I'm not concerned at the minute when I make thumbnails. When I make thumbnails, I'm just getting lots of ideas down on paper so that I've got a big collection of them to choose from when I come to decide.